Good morning, everyone. It's Rita here, and today I am just turning on my camera and working on the Navy Autumn in the Woods folio and journal. So yeah, I was just playing around thinking, what am I gonna do next? And so I had this little card stuck in here just to show you how it looked, and I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there. And then I thought down here I would put like one of these little tags that was in the kit, which I have several different ones, but I thought, well, they're really kind of cool looking, so I think I'll attach it here, but I think I'm going to put something like a little card in there. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I just, like I said, just trying to figure out what I want to do. Actually, what I want to do next is what I'm trying to figure out. And I just don't know for sure. Okay, so this here, I thought I would go over it with the eyeshadow. I don't know if I want to use a blue over this part just to tone it down. I guess I could test it on the back. Let me get a piece of paper. I don't know if you've ever seen me do this, but I use eyeshadow mostly around Christmas time because these here are sparkly. I need to like it's not helping much. It's got it's all over the place. So, or I don't really have a brown. Let me just see. Let me look on the, do this on the back. We'll brush a little bit off. Yeah, that just highlights it a little bit with that blue. It just tones it down. I like that. Okay, so all that for one little thing. And this eyeshadow will stay. If you want to, you can put hairspray on it, and it'll seal it up so that it doesn't come off. It won't come off anyway. It kind of absorbs into the paper. Okay, so then I don't want to put brads in this one because, first of all, this is a pocket here, and I don't want to go inside that pocket because it's really would be difficult to do. And so I don't know where I saw it, but a long time ago, who did that? I just don't remember. And I've only done it a couple times. Oh my gosh, I just keep getting tangled. I have one string in there in my drawer that's driving me nuts. So I'm going to, this is a piece of cardstock, and I just played with both sides of it to make some tags, you know, like little tags. And this is a piece I had left over. That was fun. I should try that again. In fact, I just downloaded some keys for my Cricut. Where did you fly off to? Huh. I don't see it. Is it in there? Yep. Kind of bent it a little bit. Okay, let's get another one. I don't know why that is like bending that. Let's see if I have something to. Okay. Whoop. I think I had two pieces of cardstock glued together, and now it wants to come apart on me. I'd rather have it thinner, but what takes me so much time. I piddle around so much, even before I get to the point where I'm going to film. This morning I made another project bag. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Did I find it? Okay. I hope one of these sides doesn't have any white on it. I think that's a double. Let me see if I can't. It's okay. Okay. So I'm going to get my art glitter glue. And just drop that there. Okay, I kind of just want to, hopefully they look realistic. I could have put the brads in and folded them back here, but I just felt like that would be kind of lumpy. I don't like to do that often. Oh, I'm going to end up messing this totally up. Maybe I should let it dry. Let me put this on the back. I'm just going to haven't opened my glue yet. Might have to get some glue ordered. I've got to check and see where I'm at, because you know, you don't want it delivered in the winter. And oh, I should hold on, let me put something under here to, otherwise they'll just fall through. Yeah, because big old truck, you know, they're coming down my road now more and more, because they're working on our interstate at my exit. They're putting a roundabout on an exit where the truck stops are. I don't know how they're going to do that, but they're working on it. Anyway, let's see. Do I have any other small thing that's somewhat different? What that's intended for. I don't think that. I don't think I had a bunch of little things. Other than those, well, this one's a little bigger. Maybe, I guess I could use that for now until I find something. This one is not, it's too big. I love that flower though. Alrighty. That's all paper stuff. Alright, so I don't need that. I wish these weren't the same. But I really kind of don't want to do a video where I'm looking for something the whole time. But then on the other hand, I like just to do a video, you know, where I don't have to pre-think. I can just like look for something. Okay. I'm not going to put anything on here because they can write something on there. And this one, we have these cards in here that I need to put eyelets in. I'm not going to do that though, because that is boring. I mean, okay, we have this side, and then I need a big tag for here. So I don't think I have one. So I have to make it. Here's some cardstock. It's not very heavy though. I didn't really. Oops. Okay. Now I think if I let me put you on pause and I'm going to go get a piece of cardstock. Be right back. Okay. I was going to use this coffee dye, but I don't really need it because I'm going to cover this with paper, the front and the back. So I need to keep this cardstock around handy. So what size do we need? I don't know, but I'm just going to mark it here, I think, about here. And that will be tall enough. I'm sure you all know how to make a tag, but okay, let's give it a try. Might not. There's something about tall envelopes that are hard to get back in. Okay, I'm going to trim this off about that much. And I think I'll trim the side off just a little bit too, because by the time I put other papers on top, it's just going to get thicker. I'll take off about 1/8. Okay, let's see how this goes. Still, again, it's a little tough. Okay, but that'll work. And then I can put an eyelet up there. So let's do, I've got this collage paper, which should be kind of cool looking. Because I like that it has the rabbit on it. And this is one of the papers that I chose not to use because it was just a little too gold. My printer, or this is one that Mary sent me. Mary made a journal, which she never does a video. Come on, Mary. I know you can make one. Alright, I'm not going to worry about gluing it too much because I am going to sew around it. So let me just put something like that. And fit this on the best I can. Okay. So is everybody working on a fall journal, or are you starting to make Christmas? I'm not, don't know when I would do Christmas, honestly. Okay, let me find some background paper. Boy, this, the way this printed out is just barely. park it where I need it. It's just should just put it in here and cut those edges. Always trying to save some time. Okay. So let's see. I guess I can just cut it a tad shorter. All right, let's do that. Straight. Okie dokie. And then I'll make a tag shape. And I'm wondering, do I want, I think I want a large, like a tall, skinny one. Alright, so now decorate this. Okay, so that's going to come out there. I'm going to sew around it. And trying to think how I want to decorate it. With what? Kind of a rough one to stick to get inside, so you know, inside the envelope. So I don't know, maybe no. I could add just some butterflies. These are from a different kit. But I like the light blue against that. Don't know that I have more than they're hard to get out of that. And I got these the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I think that would be kind of a nice little thing. That's me. You'd accept the end of it. Okay. All right, you guys, what? Here's the first one I had. I think I like that color tone better. Okay. And I feel like on this tag 3 butterflies are too much, but I'm not sure that 2 are enough. How about if I do something like, let's see, this is, I thought I'd put some of this in because it's pretty. What about if I just lay it like that and put the butterflies on top like so? They're not very strong butterflies, though. They're not cardstock. Be only one would look good. Maybe that would look good right up there. Let's move it down a little bit. Sometimes one is enough. And then I will put, instead of an eyelet, I will put like this, a tag. Yeah, that's, I'll put that on when I sew around. I'm just going to put some glue stick on here to hold it down while I sew it. Or I could staple it, although my stapler doesn't want to go through fabric layers anymore. I think it used to. Okay, so I like that. I mean, it's just simple, not too much. So I was watching, oh gosh, I think it's called Lou Frou Frou. I think that's the name. It's Lou something. And she does this quite a bit. I'll try to find her and link her. But she does these Pinterest things. And this morning she was making a tag. And I'm going to take that off from Pinterest, but it was like totally 3D, but it was cool. I mean, I don't look at Pinterest too much, because every time I want to find out, okay, who made that, where did it come from, that kind of stuff, I can't find it. I just know that all I can find is the person who posted it. Well, it doesn't even have to be her work to make it a pin. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do something and not give credit for it, which I always seem to forget anyways when I do. But it was really a neat idea, just to go to Pinterest and find something that you like. And she did her own thing, obviously, you know. No two people are going to make something the same. All right, so I'm going to sew around that. And it seems like it's going to fit. So take it out until it dries, the glue. And let's see what time I'm at. Okay. Let me pause here. I'll sew around this. And then I'll come back and we'll maybe have enough time to do something on here. I pulled out I used to. I don't do it anymore. I keep forgetting, but I don't know if there's too much glare. But I used to take pictures of everything I made. And I put them in these photo albums that I get at the thrift store. For like $1.90 or something, $2, and put them in. Look at that. I love that little rabbit one. I don't think you guys can see this on there on screen. But anyway, the reason I did this is because I have them on my phone, or I had them on my phone, but I was using up so much memory, and then you just don't know where it is. I mean, you don't remember to look at them. So this way, I just pulled this out today for the first time since I did that, which was, I don't know how long ago. I remember I would be going to Walmart, because on my Google, I would take them off of Google, and you can send them directly to Walmart until Walmart decided they weren't going to do them anymore from Google. So there's another company that does them, and there was like 9 cents a piece. So it was worth it for me to have a visual idea of what I've done, and that it's not in order. All right, I'm going to pause for a second here. I'm going to sew around this just so I can finish the whole thing and not have to go back and redo stuff. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I was trying to figure out kind of what to do for this, to cover this or to add something to it, ephemera. So I was thinking about the one that I did for Rachel not too long ago, where we took, I think it was a book page, and put a pocket on the front and writing on the back. I don't know. Anyway, this is all stitched around and ready to go into this pocket. Alrighty. I didn't know I think I just opened that. Thought I left it open while I was goofing off. Okay, and then I just want to share this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but this I got at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and it's called Creepy Cloth. And I was just playing with it, and it's kind of really cool. I mean, that's why I bought it, and it's a cream color. It's not white like cheesecloth, but see, it has, you can see through it quite a bit. And I just thought that might be a nice little texture background on here. But I wanted to share it with you, so in case somebody still has these, you know, they run out of this stuff so quickly, but it's like a big long drape. I would last you for years. I'm going to cut this right here like this. Oh, come on. I think the more I pull on it, the more it gets loose. You know what I mean? Tends to, I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, so, because I was just thinking if I, you know, this still will open there, but I was thinking if I put these butterflies over here, because I kind of just wanted to put them in here, I don't know, and that gives it another little element. So I don't know if I'll do that today, but that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm going to set this over here because for one reason I was going to cover this is because we have this deer with, you know, no head, and it's just his rear end. I thought that was kind of ugly. So, okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this book page, 2 pages. This is vintage. And I'm going to, I didn't really want to cover all of this, but then we have a lot of it all through here. So I don't think it'll be too much to cover it. This doesn't matter because we're not going to see this section. So let me trim this down on this side here. Where's my tear ruler? I'm just going to tear it here. I hate doing this to these old vintage pages. It just makes me nervous. Okay, so I'm going to glue this together for the strength of it. Hopefully it'll be stronger. Okay, just put some art glitter around the edges. I don't know if you remember doing this with one of Rachel's, and I went to see if I had one that would match here, but I didn't have one that I had made. Oh well, let's leave that piece in there. Okay, and I do think I need to trim it down as well. So we'll trim it to about right there. I just heard the mailman, which I'm excited about because I ordered some buttons and they're supposed to be vintage. And, you know, you can't really select them one by one. You have to take what they give you. But it's like, I think it's a cup of buttons or something. It's 80 buttons. Maybe it's only a half a cup of buttons. But I ordered 2 because I don't have any good vintage buttons. And I want some. I feel like that's a little too much, but okay. So then on this side, we're just going to add like a pocket. So we're just going to rip this. And this is going to get folded over. You know, that's not going to work. I don't know what I was thinking. The only way it would work is if I clip it in. Oh, darn. I was thinking I was going to glue it down, but I'm not. All right, we'll just do it anyways. I think I'll rip this side too. Man, my thinking cap are not ever on the same page. Oh my goodness, come on. Everything's always in the way. I think my table is getting warpy. All the humid. You know, I had a piece of vinyl because these bags I make have vinyl. And, you know, the fronts are vinyl, the project bags. And one of my pieces of vinyl was kind of wrinkled, like it was laying folded, kind of, but not entirely. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to put some of my felt stuff on top, and I will press it, and we'll see if that'll, you know, kind of press out. Well, the weird thing is let me fold this down first. Okay, so I want this on the back. And this is a little tab thingy here. I wonder if I should sew around this. Maybe I'll sew around it after the fact. And this is going to be open for a pocket. So I'm going to glue this starting about right there. Okay, so that's the pocket side. I hope. Anyway, I was, you know, trying to get that to flatten out. And I don't know why I'm doing this on top of my work. Just leave a little bit of. Okay, and then we're going to leave that part of there as part of the tab. Anyway, I didn't put any water, and I don't have steam in my iron or anything. It's just dry. And you couldn't believe how much steam came, how much moisture came up just from my ironing pad. It was weird. Okay. So that, and since I'm not gluing it in the book, just going to clip it on. I want to put something here, but I don't know what yet. Let's see. I don't want to go over too much time. In here we need a little journal card, but the back we need to put, and I had some paper that I was going to put on the back. Here it is. I thought I had another piece of it. Whoops. Well, I guess this is the one I was looking at. I'll probably find it after the fact. Okay, so we're just going to make this a little journaling section. I kind of like that part of it showing. Let's see, what am I cutting off back here? That's okay, I can use that music on that side. I think I'll go in a little bit. Probably gonna have to print more pages. This takes, well, I don't know how much it takes. Anyway, I get my ink, you know, it's like paid for monthly, but I don't want to run out because then I have to wait for the ink to get here if I run out of it. And there are these little cartridges. If I'd known that, I probably wouldn't have bought that printer, but who knows. Okay, glue this down. Put a little bit of glue stick in the middle. Doesn't really even need it. Okay, like that. And then we need a journal card in that. And don't like that so much. I've got to have other journal cards. Okay. I don't see any that are the larger ones I have. I need to back it with something because I printed it by mistake on paper. I have this if I wanted to. Cut it down. I'm not crazy about that one. All right, so I already had this owl a few times in here. But I was thinking I could just make a journal card with this. Because you could write on that too. But his face would be inside. Okay. I may have to use these and back them. I don't know if that looks right. then I gotta find something to put on here. And I don't know what that would be. Nothing there. Not wide enough. I was going to say I could put something like that. That I can cut down and put it there. These are all circles. Window things. I like that little rabbit, but I don't know if I put a piece of this running along there and then put the rabbit. It's so long and skinny. I do have this though. That, I mean, I have these also. I don't know if I like that with that because that's a little different in color tone. All right, let's put a piece of this. Let me rip a section of this off. I don't want it to be like super wide, I don't think. Let's ink this a little and see how it looks. I could stamp on this. That might look good. Just I'm just gonna rip this down. No, I don't want it to go that way. I hate that white. Okay. Would have been easier if I had some with paper and not cardstock. Okay, so I want to do that, and then let's see, they're all the same. So it's a deer, a little, maybe up to about right here. See if I can rip this off. Not good. All right. cardstock is so, let's see if I can get this to, I can't do that one. I have some rulers, but I think I put them away. They were from the other kit. Did I? There's a ruler, but I'm sure somebody's talking to me right now saying, no, don't do that. I like that color. Okay, so it's funny how I kind of like that. I'm going to go with that, I think. It's just being a little bit more creative. Okay, let's ink this. I'm just gonna glue that down, glue this down, and this. Make sure if I'm kind of straight. I think it looks straight. Okay. So anyway, I hope my buttons are nice. It's not like I really need buttons. I don't know. Sometimes you just get something in your head and it's like, I need some vintage buttons. Especially when I'm doing my slow stitch, because buttons are used quite a bit in that. Can't even tell we used a book page hardly. Oh, there's a piece up there. Okay. One, two, three, four. I knew I was missing an element. Okay, so I don't have any postage stamps in here. Take get some out of my, or maybe just, maybe a label down here. I have these stickers. It's this part that feels like it needs something. That one looks kind of nice. Find some scissors. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe something bigger like that. And if I put this up here, I'll be out of whack. I think I like the bigger one. That makes me out of balance again, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I like that 90 cents. How about just like here? I like that. So I get the blue that picks up from that. Now I'm probably definitely out of time. I'm just gonna go right there. Okay, did I do the back yet? Yes. Okay, so this I will put some, I don't know, I may trim it down or something. I don't know if I want it to hang over because I want a clip on it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that out for the moment. And I'll stick that in so that I know that's what I want there. I'm almost out of time, almost. Okay, so I will just paper clip this in with maybe that. I don't think that looks half bad. I think I like it. Okay, writing space here. Once you take all the tags out, this one may need something else here, like more glue. I had the other day, it was a piece of ephemera that I was putting away, and it wasn't a pocket. I don't know what it was, but it just flipped off. It's like the glue just dried up, and I don't know, it's weird. And I worry about that, you know, in my journals, if, you know, people are getting something that falls apart later. I don't have any that have fallen apart, but you never know. Never know. And right here, I need glue. That's the only thing about collage. Maybe it was a piece of collage that just popped off. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you're still with me, you know, we didn't do anything really special, but we can't always have something that's, you know, hard to make, I guess. But I like the way it looks, so I'm happy. I'll just fix this postcard up a little bit, sew around that, and I may sew around this as well. I think that needs some sewing. All right, so I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.